Good morning, students. Now we are going to see chapter 2 Optics. Light is a form of energy. It travels in the form of waves. The path of light is called ray of light. Group of these rays are called as beam of light. Any object which gives out light are termed as source of light. If the sources emit their own light, then they are called as luminous objects like sun. If the sources does not emit their own light, then they are called as non-luminous objects. Example, moon. Can you see any object in a dark room? No, we can't. Why? Our answer is we need light to see objects. How will you see the object with the help of light? The light is made to fall on the objects and then reflected from the object is viewed by our eyes. Now, let us recall the properties of light. Light is a form of energy. It always travels along a straight line. Light does not need any medium for its propagation, that is solid, liquid or gas. It can even travel through vacuum. The speed of light in vacuum is 3 into 10 power 8 ms minus 1. It is in the form of waves, so it is characterized by a wavelength lambda and a frequency nu. What is wavelength? Wavelength is the distance between two identical adjacent points in a wave. What is frequency? Frequency is the number of waves that pass a fixed point in a unit time. So, the relation between frequency, wavelength and velocity is C is equal to nu lambda. Different colored light has different wavelength and frequency. We have so many colors in rainbow, that is violet, indigo, blue, green, etc. All these colors have different wavelength and frequency. Among these, violet has the lowest wavelength and red light has the highest wavelength. When light is incident on the interface between two media, that is glass and water, it is partially reflected and partially refracted. Next topic, refraction of light. What is called refraction of light? Refraction is the bending of light as it passes from one transparent substance into another. If a light ray passes from air to glass, the process of bending of light will take place. So, it is called refraction of light. Example, pencil in glass of water. Now, let us see the definition for refraction. When a ray of light travels from one transparent medium into another obliquely, the path of the light undergoes deviation. This deviation of ray of light is called refraction. While a light ray takes place in two different media, the velocity of light will change in these two media. Velocity of light is more in rarer medium, that is air is a rarer medium, and less in denser medium, that is glass is a denser medium. Refraction of light obeys two laws of refraction. The incident ray, refracted ray and the normal to the refracting surface all lie in the same plane. Second law, the ratio of the sine of the angle of incidence and sine of the angle of refraction is equal to the ratio of refractive indices of the two media. This law is also known as Snell's law. Sin A by sin R is equal to mu 2 by mu 1. Mu is the refractive index of the medium. Refractive index gives us the speed of light, that is how fast or how slow light travels in a medium. The ratio of speed of light in vacuum to the speed of light in a medium is defined as a refractive index. The speed of light in a medium is low, then the refractive index of the medium is high. If the speed of light in a medium is high, then the refractive index is low. When light travels from denser medium to rarer medium, that is glass to air, then the refracted ray is bent away from the normal. Here, angle of refraction is greater than the angle of incidence. When light travels from a rarer medium to a denser medium, that is air to glass, then refracted ray bent towards the normal. Here, angle of incidence is greater than the angle of refraction. Refraction of a composite light. If a source of light produces a light of single color is known as monochromatic source. A white light which contains light of different colors is known as composite source of light. Example, sun mercury vapor lamp. Dispersion of light. What is dispersion of light? The splitting of white light when it passes through a glass prism into different colors. Dispersion means distribution. So, the phenomenon of dispersion of light is called as when a beam of white light or composite light is refracted through any transparent media such as glass or water, it is split into its component colors. Spectrum. The band of colors is called a spectrum. The spectrum consists of 7 colors. These colors are represented by the VIBGR. Why do we get different colors when white light is refracted by a transparent medium? Because different colored lights are bent through different angles. So, the angle of refraction is different for different colors. This angle of refraction is smallest for red and highest for violet. By using Snell's law, we have to find out angle of refraction in terms of refractive index. This refractive index is different for different color light, and it is very important that the refractive index of a medium is dependent on the wavelength of the light. Thank you, students.